is. Welcome, welcome everyone to the Fast and the Curious, putting the pedal to the metal on student engagement. It's February 4th. We are working with Buena Vista teachers here, our fifth grade team in the house. So glad you guys are here to join us. If you haven't already, jump in the chat and get the sign in, sign out sheet. You only have to sign in today, and then get the link to the slides. And we're just going to move right forward. I'd like to start by introducing our team. Now, Jill, I feel like maybe I started before you. Maybe I should have let you start. Either way.
Okay, you want me to do the introductions of us?
Sure.
Okay. I'm Jill Fetters, and I am actually your site designated distance learning TOSA for PV, so you can always reach out to me anytime because I do cover your site. And Shannon Zimmerman is in the house. Shannon, you want to say hello?
Hi, everybody. I'm here to learn alongside of you today.
And then the main presenter for you is Hans Tillman, who has been speaking.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Jill. All right, I'm going to turn off our music here really quick. And we're going to jump right into our objectives. Today, we are going to engage in the Fast and the Curious EduProtocol. You'll see me use the acronym FACE, Fast and Curious. And then next, we're going to explore the EduProtocol, EduProtocol of the week and tools. And then we're going to take some time to explain the structure and benefits of the Fast and the Curious. We're going to elaborate and create your own plan storm. And then we're going to evaluate and share peer work. And you may have noticed that this session is laid out in a 5E instructional model, which is common in NGSS and STEM lessons. And let's just jump right into this, guys. On your marks, get set, and go. This is going to be fast and curious. And the first component is engage, which means we're going to have an activity or question to engage our students, snag their interest, and offer an opportunity for them to share what they already know on the subject. And check out this quote from this guy, Sam, that I know from the Twitterverse. Notice how he doesn't limit student answers to taking turns. He's like, let's get everyone's response right now. And that's what we're going to do, people. So right now, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to either open a new tab or get out your phone or your computer or your tablet or whatever you have on hand. If you want to see this screen live, it would be great to have a second device. So I'm just going to open my phone and go to join.quiz is, notice how many Z's are in that, .com, and go. So go ahead and go there. And once you get there, you're going to enter a game code. And I'm going to set that up right now so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And we're going to be learning a little bit about Star Wars today. And you're waiting for the join code, and then go ahead and add this code right now. And then for your name, I want you to put your real first name and a silly last name. So you're typing in this code after you go to joinmyquiz.com or joinquizzes.com, 149745. Join game, real first name, silly last name. Oh, look it, we're joined by Han Solo. So good of you to join us. Dan Legendary, Shannon Kangaroo, Jill Bean, Julia needs vacation. Hold on, Julia. Just one more day and we have a little bit of a vacation. Leslie, fantastic. All right, guys, let's start this thing. pause the music and do some commentary. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Dan Legendary in the lead in first place with 3,750 points. And it looks like we have Shannon and Shelby tied for second. Shannon is on a 2-question correct lead. Right now, our class average is 52% accuracy. We have 24 answers correct. Oh, watch out. Jill Bean jumped up to third place with a 1-question streak. These are hard. These are not easy. And of course, Dan Legendary is in the lead. You guys have about maybe 2 minutes left to finish this. Typically, you don't have to put a time limit on here, but I'm doing it because we got stuff to do. If I wanted to, I could only show the top 5 so we don't embarrass me and the other people down below. Oh, Shelby Skywalker, what? Where did she come from? That's 4 in a row. Dan Legendary, second place. Brandy, jumping up into third. Taking her time. Watch out, Julia's coming up into fourth place. 3 questions. Oh, Shelby finished in first place with 5 answers in a row that were correct. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds to finish answering. How's this music volume? Is this too loud, Jill? Yeah, I wish I could control the volume of this music. I think it's cool music. Now, if you guys wanted to listen on your end, like if you're on your phone down in the bottom left, I can turn the music on for me on my, oh, and it's different music. Okay. All right. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to click in the game right here. All right, and let's give a round of applause. Third place, Dan Legendary. Second place, Brandy. First place, Shelby Skywalker. Woo! All right. So at this point, I'm going to turn off the music. So at this point, as a teacher, I just brought my students through new content that they may or may not have been familiar with. I got an idea of just by looking at their scores, and you could show this to them or not. You don't have to. You can also put the time that it took. And so I can see that question 4 took the most amount of time just off of the bat. And if I go to questions, I can sort by accuracy. So what this means is that I'm going to sort these questions by accuracy. So the very first question, this was the easiest. Everyone knows Yoda. 7 got that correct. So I don't need to teach that. Now you may be thinking, Hans, I don't teach Star Wars. That's not a part of my curriculum. It's okay. This could be any type of content area that the students are unfamiliar with. But I'm going to jump to question 5 because this was the most missed question. What's this bad guy's name? There's only 1 person who got it correct and 6 got it incorrect. And so a lot of people chose Darth Vader. 1 person chose Anakin Skywalker. 1 person chose Anakin misspelled. And then, so as a teacher, I would go to this bottom question and I would do a quick mini lesson. So students, Anakin is spelled A-N-A-K-I-N Skywalker. Okay. So I've done my quick reteach mini lesson, and now we're going to play it again. And this time it's going to go really fast. And look on your device. It asks you if you want to play again. That took a long time, but this time we're going into super speed rapid mode. And right now it's 1:10. This game has taken less than 10 minutes so far. Go ahead and click play again on your device. If you totally lost it, no worries. Just go to myquiz.com and we're going to jump in this game again. I'll give you guys about 20 more seconds to find the game. Join myquiz.com. And then the code is 690575. And I'm going to play again. All right, we're going to get started now. If you don't have all your players right away, that's okay. They can jump in at any time with the information at the top of their screen. All right, here we go. going to turn off the music and trade it for this music, which is a little lower. All right, right off the bat, Dan Legendary, first place. The reason is because the faster you answer the question correctly, the more points you get. So speed does give you a higher point value. Brandy jumped up into second place with a 2-question streak. Shelby Skywalker, 2 questions in a row. Whoa, there's just a shift there. We have Brandy first. Oh, wait a second. Dan Legendary isn't giving up. He's like, no way, Brandy. I'm jumping it up here. Oh, wait, we have a bunch of shifts here. Dan is in first place. Brandy jumped back up to second place. Dan has a 4-question. Oh, whoa, Leslie, first place. Sorry, there's just a lot going on here. Dan has a 5-question streak. That means he's gotten 5 questions in a row, no wrong answers. But Leslie just took first place. Oh, Dan took it back. Leslie and Dan, there's some type of competition here I need to know about. Notice how much faster this is going. Oh, we have some people. Leslie has 8 answers in a row. Shelby jumped up to first place. We have Shelby first, Leslie second, Dan third, Brandy fourth, but Brandy's not going to stay there. She's going to move up. And we have 3 people who have 8 and 9 questions correct in a row. Amazing. We have 89% accuracy. I totally forgot to look at the class accuracy on the last one. Dan Legendary finished. Oh, but then Shelby bumped up into first place with 10 in a row correct. Dan second, 10 correct. Leslie, 10 correct in a row. And I'm going to give you guys about 20 more seconds to finish. Right now we have a class average of 92% accuracy. And about 5 more seconds. Here we go, and I'm going to end it right here. Oh, Julia just jumped up to fourth place. Watch out. All right, so let's end it here, and let's give a round of applause for third place, Leslie, second place, Dan, and first place, Shelly Skywalker. Woo! If you want, you can share in sign language like this. But look at, not to mention, Dan, Leslie, Shelby all got these accuracies. So we have the class accuracy is now 80%. I didn't know what it was before, but look at all this green, guys. And notice that question, if I go back to questions and sort by accuracy, now that question number 5, sure, there's, a few people got it wrong, but 5 got it correct. So we can already see improvement in our learning. And toughest question, who are the siblings? Longest question, who are the siblings? Interesting fact, the average time taken per question was 4 seconds. That was a huge improvement. I'm going to exit. Congratulations, everyone. That was amazing. Thank you guys so much for playing. So you just got to engage in the Fast and the Furious. That's what that was. Now we're going to move on to the explore part of our session where you guys are going to get a chance to explore. So here's what I want you to do. In a minute, you're going to scan this slide QR code with either your phone, your iPad, or whatever, or you can go to this link. I'll drop this link in the chat. And I want you to take about 5 minutes to explore these slides. You can click on stuff and look around, but I want you to ask yourself, what do you notice? What do you wonder? And then I want you to share in the chat one thing, either something you noticed or something you wondered. So with that, go ahead and scan this with your phone or iPad, or I'm going to just jump out and drop this link in the chat. Wait, this is the wrong link, guys. Hang on a sec. Hold your horses. Let's put the correct link here. Correct link there. And then let's go down into the chat. Dan said Shelby cheats. Well, Shelby says ha. So take that, Dan. All right, I dropped the link into the chat. I'm starting a 5-minute timer. Just take some time to explore these slides. Ask yourself, what do you notice? What do you wonder? And we're going to come back in 5 minutes. And then share what you notice or what you wonder in the chat. 5-minute timer and go. All right, thank you guys for taking a chance to look at this. So, oops. So what I'm seeing is Shelby notices that Brandy and Dan are sore losers. Oh man. And then Dan, am I too old? What the heck is an EduProtocol? It's okay, Dan. It doesn't mean you're old. And then Shelby wonders what is already created and what can I use for Fun Friday to help with engagement? Yes. Also start creating our own material for small groups that's standards based. Yes. There's an answer to that, Shelly, and I want you to bring that up again at the end because I want to show you where to find that. And then Brandy says, I noticed the quick rep/repeat can be fun. I wonder what I can use for Fun Friday. We're all on the Fun Friday page. That's tomorrow, guys. Julia says, I agree. I want to sign up for accounts and utilize these Fun Friday in small groups. Awesome. So thank you guys for doing that. Now I want to give you a chance. And since we only have one grade level here, here's how we're going to do this. I want to give you guys a chance to explore these online tools. And I was going to have you go into 6 random breakout rooms to explore 6 different tools. But I don't know, maybe I wonder if I should just divide everyone into 6 or let you choose which tool you want to learn about. I don't know how to do this now. I was thinking big group in my mind. So basically you're going to choose a tool and you're going to sign up for the tool. And I was going to have you work together as a group to explore it and then explore the quizzes that you might be able to use. And then choose a spokesperson to briefly share what you discovered in the main Zoom meeting. So I am going to create 6 groups and I'm going to challenge everyone to choose a different group. Or I don't know, I guess just choose a different tool.
Could we do 3 and 3? Or is it going to take
Sure.
too long?
I mean, so for this, I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes. So if you think you can cover 3 tools in 10 minutes, then let's do it. What do you guys think?
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's my 5th grade team. They're the best.
All right, guys.
They can do it.
So I'm going to just name them room 1 and room 2. And room 1 is going to be covering, here, I'm going to open them and I'm going to show you. So room 1 is going to be covering quizzes, Quizlet, and Blookit. And then group 2 is going to be covering Gimkit, Socrative, and Kahoot. So sign up, explore, find a quiz that you can use, and choose someone to share. So go ahead and go out into your groups, and I'm going to set a 10-minute timer. On your marks, get set, a go.
Julia, did you have time to look at all 3 games, or did you guys start playing one game and then didn't go on?
You know, we looked at, is it Socrative?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
On that one, from what we noticed, do you have to create everything on your own pretty much? It's not like quizzes where there's a lot that are already made and shared.
That's what I've noticed about Socrative, that there's not a lot of pre-made stuff, but it's more things that you make on the fly. Like, hey, I have a quick question I want to throw out a Socrative.
Right.
You can make stuff ahead of time, but I agree that that doesn't really have a bank of things that you can use. So
Because we use Kahoot pretty much every Friday just for like a little incentive for the kids to finish their assessments that day. And so we really liked quizzes. And then we looked at Gimkit, but Gimkit, you have to sign up for a free trial. So we didn't really want to open it without, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they didn't have a forever free option, like the free version.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I had to do that when I was introduced to it like a couple of years ago at a Q thing, but it reminded me of Cahoots on steroids, is what it reminded
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the rest of you? Would someone like to share something you discovered? We heard about GimKit and Socrative, and a lot of you are familiar with Kahoot. Does anyone else want to share?
We did the Look It, and it was actually a lot of fun. We did like a football team challenge, and the way the game was, so we thought that'd be kind of fun for Fun Friday tomorrow. The way you can do it is they can steal each other's coins in the middle of the game, and I don't know, it was really fun.
Laura really liked it.
It's super fun, but I know nothing about football. I got a lot wrong. A lot. I don't even know who. I do know one of the teams in the Super Bowl is the Kansas City Chiefs, but the only reason I know that is because Val Park had all that stuff up in her office at our last meeting, and I was like, I didn't know she was football. Oh, she's football. And somebody's like, well, but they're in the thing. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
The only thing we couldn't find with I haven't found it at least yet because I've only had the few minutes on it, but can you share it with the other teachers, or do they just then have to just go to the link? If there's not a way like to make a team? Like on
Look It?
Yeah.
I know with quizzes, you can go and search, find, and make a copy for your own self of quizzes. So those are shareable. With Look It, I don't know.
Okay.
Kahoot, I believe, yes. I believe you can go and
we have
make
like
a copy.
A group. Yeah, with Kahoot, we have like a team, like our 5th grade team. So I was curious if you could do that with Look It too.
That's a good question. I haven't dug that deep. Does anyone else want to share anything they've discovered?
Well, what we just got finished doing our PD with 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, and one of the things we talked about was feedback. And with Look It, kids know immediately if they got it wrong or right. And Kahoot's that way as well. I don't know if all of them are like that, but kids getting that immediate feedback, I think, is super powerful.
Yes, I agree. Awesome. Well, thanks for checking those out. So now we're going to move on to the explain part of our session. And typically I would have students explain, but I'm going to explain. So this is all about, my good friend John says, stop grading minutia. So if it's DOK level 1, level 2, let's stop grading that. Let's just stop with all of those multiple choice, and let's let computers do that, because they can, and we live in 2021 now, and let's get our time and energy back. So that's what this is all about. So this is how teaching with quizzes looks like. Monday morning, you do a quizzes game. Now, something I want to point out, a lot of you are mentioning Fun Friday, and we started off with Star Wars and we're playing football, and that's a great place to start, but that's not where you want to end with the Fast and the Furious. It's great to get kids interested in with something fun and engaging and something they're familiar with, but then you transition to content, and that's how you roll for the rest of the year. So when you get to content, Monday morning, you give them a 7-minute quizzes game on the content. Then you sort their accuracy, sort their questions by accuracy, and find their lowest scoring problem. You do a quick micro lesson reteach. We can't even call it a micro lesson. Just teach on that specific skill and then give them the quiz again and watch their accuracy increase from whatever to whatever. You do the same thing on Tuesday, the same exact quiz on the content you're focusing on. Same with Wednesday and Thursday. What do you do on Friday? You can have that's your test. That's your final test. And it's the same quiz, and the investment is about 10 minutes per day, less than 10 minutes. And you can do the same thing with Socrative. And I'm going to skip this because we're running out of time, but whatever tool you use, you take this same frame that we're talking about and you repeat it over and over. You can do this every single week, and it's an investment of 10 minutes a day. So why call it the Fast and the Curious? I'm going to read this to you. This protocol, EduProtocol, is a fast way to expose kids to words or concepts which saves classroom time. Second, people are curious about their own abilities. And this is from the EduProtocol Field Guide, which was written by John Carippo and M. Hepburn, and you can go to that website right there.
I do have, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Hans. I wanted to tell the 5th grade teachers that I do have the EduProtocol Field Guide, the first one, in my room. If you would like to borrow it, I'm happy to lend it out.
I would take Laura up on that because it is like a treasure trove of amazing. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is one of the first EduProtocols that I use, but basically an EduProtocol is a learning frame or a teaching frame that you use over and over and over again. You just switch out the content. So regardless of the grade level, you just swap out the content, like a picture frame where you're removing the picture, but the frame is the same. And this type of EduProtocol replaces spelling tests, vocab tests, and subject areas, and fill in the blank worksheets. So the question is this worth your instruction time? I'm not talking about Fun Fridays. I'm talking about actual instruction time. Well, I was looking on the Twitterverse, and Sean Reed has a 1-2 combo that did the Fast and the Curious, and they jumped from 66% accuracy to 82% accuracy. And that's not fun, that's phonics. And then Adam Moeller says his class average was 58% with popular sovereignty and separation powers. I don't know what grade level that is, but it's scary. They jumped up 25%. So with that level, whatever that is. And then Miss Vane teaches, I don't know what grade level this is, first graders. They jumped up from 59% to 89%. From Tuesday to Friday. So this is real data with real teachers. And we were talking about feedback earlier in this session. So which type of feedback is most helpful, is most effective, and why? Once a week, once a month on those big old long reports that it takes a month to look through and grade, or immediate? Post your idea in the chat. You're putting which type of feedback is most effective and why. So drop that in the chat. And so far, Laura says C. And if you're choosing C, now you're going to say why. Why is C most effective? Drop that in the chat. It's multiple choice and. And then Shelby says it keeps the kids motivated and engaged. Isn't that how we are as teachers? If someone comes in and observes us, we want to know how we did so that we can make those changes right away. And it is motivating. And Julia says, because students can be redirected if necessary. Sometimes kids are 90% done with their work and they don't know that they've been doing it wrong. Brandy says it keeps everyone engaged. Yes, please. And Laura says because students learn and choose how they're how close they are to the learning target and how they can get there. Yes, awesome. Love that you guys are talking about learning targets. Cool. Thank you guys for sharing. So now in the 5E lesson, we're on to elaborate, where you guys are going to expand on your learning. And you guys are going to elaborate and create your own plan storm. So this is what you're going to do. I'm going to walk you through the steps, and then I'm going to give you, how are we doing on time? We're doing great. I'm not going to give you 15 minutes, but I am going to give you 10 minutes. But you're going to open these plan storm slides. You're going to go into, I'm just going to put you into one big old breakout room since you guys are all in the same grade level. And I want you to work together to read and follow the instructions, and then explore other colleagues' slides for ideas. So I want each of you to create your own slide for this. And if you have time, create more plan storms. So, and then choose a spokesperson to share. So I'm going to walk you through these steps one at a time. So this link, I'm going to pop it out here, and I'm also going to drop it in the chat so it's available for you guys. So these are the instructions, and just in case you're not sure, you're going to use this pull down menu over here on the far left next to the plus sign. And you guys are going to choose your grade level. So you choose 5th, back in black. Then you're going to add your collaborator names right here. And then you're going to choose your skill, or better yet, your learning target, like what Laura mentioned. So whatever learning target, just a small skill you want to focus on. And then you may have to go to slide 1 to grab these tools on the side, and you're going to choose which tool that you want to use. So you can paste those here. And then if you want to use Look It, you would just drag it over here. That's the tool you want to use. And then you're going to search for a pre-made quiz that has high ratings and plays, save a copy into your account, edit if you need to, but you want to paste the link here. And then you're going to schedule when this is going to happen. You may need to put some details like the date and time, or what you're going to do if there's a mini lesson that needs to be included, what your follow-up's going to be, and then what are you going to do on Friday. So I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes to work on this, and I'm going to bust you out into your breakout rooms. All right, so we only have about 3 minutes, but I wanted to give you guys a chance to share what you worked on. So I'm just looking through your slides. Would someone like to share what you were thinking for either slide 3 or maybe slide 4? Feel free to unmute and share.
I did slide 4. I didn't get to finish, but I did quizzes for adding and subtracting fractions. And then I found a quiz that was already made that looked pretty good.
Awesome. Very cool. And what about the rest of you?
I went ahead and found a quiz with adding decibels for the week of our IAB week for the first base 10 IB that we're going to use. And we used Look It for that one.
Awesome.
And slide
Cool.
3, I use Kahoot every week for my Greek and Latin roots.
So your kids are already trained, ready to go.
And you know what? They will learn them on Monday evening because they want to win on Tuesday. I have combo kids.
Sweet. You got to ride that train as far as it goes. Awesome. And then would anyone else like to share what they were working on?
I think I'm going to be looking for one on conjunctions to use for practicing conjunctions and then with our language standards.
Awesome. Great. Conjunctions. Junction. Anyway. And then what about the opinion essay? What were you guys thinking for that?
The kids, we haven't done one yet. We were kind of putting that one off because it's distance learning and having them support an argument is going to be tough. So I thought it would be fun to do a Look It and kind of introduce what an argument is. You're given a statement, now write an opinion based on that statement.
Okay.
So it would be more a
Awesome.
small group setting.
Cool, guys. Thank you so much for putting in that work and sharing what you're thinking. I appreciate it. So the last thing is to evaluate, and we don't really have time to evaluate. So that's the end of our session for today. We're going to drop in a feedback link into the chat. And if you guys have a moment, if you could let us know how we can make this session better. We thrive on feedback as well, and that's how we do things and make these sessions better for other teachers. So if you guys have time to do that, that would be awesome. So any last questions before we end our time today? I have a question. Is it okay if we take a group picture? Is that okay?
Yay.
If it's a camera day for you, you can turn on your camera. If it's not a camera day, just don't even worry about it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, smile. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, thank
Have a
you.
good afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye. Have fun planning.
That was really fun, Hans.
Yeah, I think they really
Good.
enjoyed it. Yeah. Super fun.